Hello, everyone. Good evening. How is everybody? Holy crap, 37 messages. Oh, shoot. All right, let's start at the top. There's already a lot of people here, and I already am way behind in chat. All right, so before we started, we had Josh, Metalheads, Crypt Keeper, Laura, Jennifer Weaver. Welcome, everyone. Linda, Dan Gooman. So good seeing you this weekend. And then as we get closer to the starting time here, we got Adam McReynolds. Let's see here. Everyone's talking to each other. Oh, shoot. I love it. You go, Laura. You tell them. Oh, that just made my night. Okay. And yes, I agree with Tim. Very proud of you, Laura. First show, and you kicked ass. Good job. And no thanks needed. It's what we do. There's the other Gooman. So there are twins, the brothers. They knew power couple next year going to be fish friends. Bring it on. Bring it on. Mary's here. Welcome. The Devil's here. Oh, whatever. Loser. Leaving me. And Tim is messaging me during my stream. Where's Tara and Blake? You're such a troll. Exactly. Bet Aquatics is here. Welcome. Bob Mendel's here. Welcome. Stephen P's here. Go back to bed. I did stay in bed late this morning. There's Diane. Welcome. I hope Richard's doing okay. Coro's here. Welcome. And all right. So we'll talk about this because everyone's wondering. I got home around between 11 and 12 last night, and I didn't even unbag the fish, kept them in the styro inside, and went right to bed rather quickly. I started waking up around 7:30 or 8. I did get up and put the fish in the tanks, went back to bed until about 10. And then I got up and got my breakfast, and I didn't have breakfast till 11. It was a relaxing day. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still pretty tired, though. I am still pretty tired. Scottie in an elevator. I like that picture. I might make that a profile picture or something. I'll put it on my OnlyFans. There we go. Make me rich. Gina's here. I got to meet Gina. I got to meet so many people this weekend. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. He's starting to feel better. Good to hear. Very good to hear. Hope it's jumping. The P's just got home. And Alishon, Apparently, nobody met you this weekend. I'm determined to find a picture of you and Geek Boy specifically. Crown Tails here, welcome. Vibes is here. Got to meet Vibes. Welcome. And huge shout out to Vibes. Vibes is a workhorse. Vibes just kept on doing all weekend long. And he did not stop. And the devil was really mean to him and very demanding. And he just kept on going like the Energizer Bunny. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Mark Sterlson's here. Welcome. Wasn't a bad drive. Good to hear. Good to hear. A 1 year grace period to meet him. Yes. Long Family Stroll. Welcome. So many great people. Yeah. We got home around 1:30, took our stuff out of the car and set it on the table where it will probably sit for, it jumped, at least a week. All right. Oh, that we understand what he told me to do, and that was put him to work. True story. So, the 2023. Oh, where'd it go? Crap. The 2023 Keystone Clash is in the books. And you know how I do it. There we go. We got a new, what are these things called? Banner. We got a new banner. All I did is edit the old one. Rico's here. Oh, wait. Did I miss anyone? Okay, there we go. My tank is beyond empty. Yep, I agree. Crypt. Part of me wanted you to be late to the wedding. That would have been very entertaining. Let's see here. Chat is jumpy. We looked for you after auction, but we had to boogie home 3.5 hours. So, as you can see on the banner on the bottom here, we did announce the dates for the Clash next year. Time to start talking about next year already, right? It is going to be the first weekend of October. The hotel made a mistake. They booked our weekend. Not only did they book our weekend, they booked every other weekend in September, except for the holiday weekend, the first one. So we had to go in October. I'm not happy about it. It's, we have our weekend. That's when it's supposed to be. We've done 2 weekends, and they messed up and they knew it and they apologized and hooked us up a little bit because of it. But it's in October. That could potentially be the Fishtoberfest weekend. Even though it hasn't been announced, I already, out of respect, because it's the right thing to do, messaged Ryan and apologized and gave him a heads up because I feel bad about it. So I wanted to give them enough time to adapt if need be. So it's October 4th through the 6th, same location, and I hope it doesn't hurt us too much, and I really hope it doesn't hurt Fishtoberfest. But it was like, we're not going to go any further away from our weekend. So it would have been either it's that weekend or we're not doing it. So we chose that weekend. But yeah, I'm already planning for that one. So let's talk about this year's. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Yes, I am feeling rough today, as expected. We exceeded every record in Clash history, except for show entries. We missed by less than a handful. It was successful. We have not finished compiling everything. We're still running numbers. We still got people to pay and things to pay and stuff like that. But it's everything is looking good. I don't have that much on my whiteboard. But what I can say is, for the first time, we tracked walk-ins for the vendor room. For the vendor room only. It's always been a thing where people have shown up just to walk around the vendor room. This year we charged $5 for it. Hosting club members were for free. And it was just so that we could track who was coming in. We were so overwhelmed at that registration table that it was hard to track it well. What I do know for a fact is there were at least 137 people who did not have a registration of any type that came just to walk around the vendor room. That is valuable information for our sponsors and our vendors, and when looking for more, so that we can advertise that. So not only, here's what we knew before the weekend, okay, from what is normally on my whiteboard. 238 full registrations. That number jumped up to 244. That's insane. That's insane. That there were people coming that weekend, even on Saturday, or Friday and Saturday morning, I should say, buying full registrations. Single registrations before the event, we had 26. That number jumped up to 38. So those, we went from an all-inclusive number of 327 up to 419. 419, at least. It's more than that. I mean, there were times where it was so busy, and the people running the tables told us we lost track with the numbers higher. We had over 419 people come to this event. Insane. We had it was either 348 or 349 for show entries. That's the only thing that didn't break the record. We sold more vendor spaces the weekend of because we were sold out, but then we found out a couple people couldn't make it. We sold the spaces again. So it was huge. The auction was amazing. We went, we broke every record, and so we used my group auctions for our auctions. And I went back the last 4 or 5 years, and that's when we started using my group auctions for the Clash. And well, no, I wasn't a part of it then, but we exceeded, like, probably by at least 100 every year. So yeah, it was crazy. All right, let's see what we got here. Dave Farrell, welcome. It was so good to see the family this weekend. I hope it was successful for you guys. And huge shout out to Brienne. She kicked ass in that fish show. Huge shout out to Brienne. Bob Mennel, there we go. Speakers were awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. It was a joy to meet all the new people and heartwarming to see all the old friends. Thank you for letting me be a part of something. Hell to the yeah. Vendor room was fish-tastic. There we go. Love being the moderator for the rainbow panel and singing for hours. I missed both of those things. I missed both of them. I didn't get to see many of the talks at all. I got to see a couple bits and pieces, but I didn't see either panel chat. But thank you, Rico, for being the moderator. That's huge. What is that? That freaking snail was just whipping its tail, or the pleco was whipping its tail at the snail, banging it against the glass. Good grief. But thank you for that, Rico. Yes, the place was packed. Laura got crabs. Things you should not say. All right. Shelby. So good to see Shelby and Grant. Hope it was successful for you guys as well. The same for Gina. My nose. Crypt Keeper. Thank you. Huge shout out to Tim. He saved us big time by transporting speakers. Thank you so much. As a hater of crowds, I just say that despite the record-breaking attendance, everything was so well laid out and spacious that I never felt like it was trapped in a mob of people. Good to hear, Stephen. Good to hear. And thank you, Stephen, for all of your help as well. And yes, the devil. A snail was just getting whipped around like, but never mind. And yes, I gotta say, while she is definitely the devil demon, the amount of work that she did over the course of the year and this weekend specifically. And then we all went to dinner last night, and she wouldn't let me pay for her. In fact, she paid for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Shelby won the aquascaping competition. Hell yeah. Great job. There's Sue. I don't even think I saw Sue. Hi, Sue. And Sue helped as well. Everybody helped. It's amazing. Let's see here. I'm behaving so far. Yeah. I'm caught up. So let me think here. What else? There's so much. Oh yeah. I put out a Facebook post a little bit ago for anyone that didn't read it yet. The amount of help that we had was amazing. Were there parts of the event where we did not have enough help? Yes. Were there parts where certain people that were supposed to be helping didn't help or didn't show up? Yes. But it was those times that other people jumped in and saved our asses. And I'm so appreciative. A lot of fish tubers specifically. It was amazing. I got there at 4 thinking, okay, I'm going to unload my car and get situated, have dinner. Everyone else from the committee and additional volunteers were planning on getting there right after dinner. So, 7 o'clock is what we were thinking. We were going to go over to the storage unit and load everything up and either just unload or even just like park the trailers in the expo hall and then unload and set up in the morning. We got there and there was a crap ton of people there and they wanted to get to work. And for the first time, Thursday night, we had everything out of storage and in the expo hall. Friday morning, before lunch, we had everything built. No, I'm off on my days. Wednesday evening, we got there thinking 7 o'clock, we're going to unload. Or we're going to load and bring everything over. Thursday morning, we built the show. And by lunch, no, it was after lunch. After lunch, we had water in the tanks. So that Friday morning, the water was ready for show entry. It was amazing. It was amazing. Mike Mull, who does all of that work and coordinates everything, for the first time, did not have to touch and set up all the PVC. He had his tools away in record time. He said, my tools are away and I'm bored. And it's the first time in the history of the Clash that he was able to do that and say that. And that's amazing. Then Sunday, we had the water drained out of the tanks in record time. we had the whatchamacallit, the bulk of everything put away in storage by lunchtime. And during the auction, a group of people went over there and started cleaning everything up so that we could be done by dinner, and I was able to go to dinner. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So all I can say is thank you. All right, let's see. Looks like everyone's just chatting with each other. But I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you. And that is a good person. Don't tell her I said so. She is. She is. Being a runner saved my wallet. Oh, I'm glad I could help. But runners have done a lot of bidding in the past, just saying. Yeah. It looks like actually there's a couple, not even the same restaurant, just a couple people that got ill from food this weekend in general. And yes, Mike is amazing. Okay. Mike was a workhorse. Yes. And Steve, welcome. Welcome. Mike needs another staple gun and a new drill bit for next year. Remind me. I'll get it for him. I think everyone had a great time. Antonio's makes a damn good pizza. We've gotten pizza. I don't know from where. I can't even tell. I broke Mike's saw blade. Absolutely had a good time. That's what I like to hear. Good. Very good. Financially, we're still plugging away the numbers, but I can confidently say that based on what we already know and what we expect, and even rounding up, that even if we do go over budget on our expenses, we had enough income that we're still going to be looking good for the two clubs. And that's what this is all about. That is what this is all about for sure. We need to get Wes on YouTube more, Jennifer. There you go. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. Saw that. It was amazing getting to see everybody. I wish more people lived close. There's so many amazing people that come to this event from so far away. I wish they were closer. There's Jenna. Hi, Jenna. Let's see. What else did I? Oh, the auction. So, I missed a lot of the auction. But I don't even want to say that. The auction was freaking huge. But so I got to see a lot, but I missed a lot as well. But I did get to auctioneer at the Clash auction for the first time, which was pretty awesome. I was exhausted, but it was good. As with any auction, especially huge auctions like this, some stuff went for cheap, some stuff went for crazy numbers. It was our first time, or at least in a long time, doing a live goods only auction. We were a little worried it was going to hurt us, but we wanted to get done in a decent time. But it was still huge. It was still successful. And it was live goods and donated dry goods. And it worked out perfect. I'm shocked. So we had some, let's see, I'm looking for big numbers here. I think we had like 700 or 800 lots. I forget what the final number was that were entered. I don't know what all showed up. Red Spotted Severum, $45. Pseudo Trophius, $32 and $34. It's blowing up. What's this one? Pelvichromis Pulcher, $34. Oh, a pair of them. Let's see here. Where's the big ones? 12 assassin snails, $18. I guess they're hard to get in some places. Bag of neon tetras, $28. A Melanatonia parva, 4 unknown sexes, $40. Oh, what's this? I want to do that. Close. Let's see here. Limia, Tiger Limius, BAP donation, $45. That's an interesting one. Red Root Floaters. A bag of Red Root Floaters went for $40. Coffee Bean Anubius, $55. Venezuelan Cories, $24. Another Coffee Bean Anubius, $26. One person paid $55, another person paid $26. It's funny. A bag of Rusty Cichlids, $26. I should pay attention to chat. I should multitask. Mike was crazy good as auctioneer too. Sounded like too, Scottie. You're fast. Thank you. Yeah, Mike doesn't get to auctioneer that often because normally during the auction he's breaking down the fish room. So it was really good that he got to participate. Somewhere out of line, but not far. What I got was about half what it would cost at other places. Okay. Plane is getting ready to take off. You've been saying that. Sorry I couldn't stay for the auction, but the drive from Morgantown to North Carolina is a long one, indeed. Okay. Scrolling on down. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Into that. 3 Snow White plecos went for $50. And they were donated by Samurai Aquatics. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. They went for, there was multiple bags, 50, 36, and 44. It's awesome. Nano tanks, Scape and, oh, here we go. The little tank that was the nano tank donated by Grant and Shelby and scaped by, I think Grant did it, $45. It's awesome. I probably should have gone for more. You never know with these things. You know, sometimes they'll be crazy good, others not so much. All right, here's where I can figure out probably how many lots we had. So I know we had at least 700 and 700. There we go. 782 lots. I should write that down. That were entered. They all did not show up, but that's still a crazy huge number. Okay, so let's see, what are some of these big ones? Said that already. Okay, here's where I was. Nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy here. Did I see it? Nope. Okay, scrolling on down. The cornhole kit donated by the Farrells, $50. It's awesome. Oh, what's this? The aquascaping tanks, they both went for $85. Brief. I'm only halfway down. Let me look at the chat. It was nice meeting Paul. Don't say anything important until I land. I don't want to miss a thing. You can't listen in the airplane? Oh, the cornhole kits are expensive. I did not know that. Okay. Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. It was so nice meeting Dee Dee. That was amazing. All right. What do we got here? Anything big? Oh, yeah. Here we go. And I don't know who that person was that had these, but F1 epistogrammas. 3 of them went for 200 and 3 of them went for 150. That's crazy. I will never buy a fish that much. 8 rainbow fish, Melanitania parva sunset, dwarf, cares. 3 males, 5 females, $90. 12 plus tall Amazon sword plant, $44. 6-pack of gold lazy Corys, 55. Multiple bags of Corys went for 55. 6 black Schultz eye Corys went for 75. Holy crikeys. Oh, what was that? I saw a big one. Maybe not. Oh, what's this? A platy went for. Is that a platy? Yeah, that's a platy. Went for 58 freaking dollars for a platy. One platy. It's crazy. Vintage 1938, the Aquarium magazine, for $32 for a magazine because it's old. Crazy. Blue Aranda, $35. Let's see here. Oh, here's more. Another pair of Epistos for 84. Epistos go for good money. Nothing special there. These are all cheaper ones here. Okay. Scroll on down. Almost at the bottom. Some of these I'm not even going to tell you about because I can't even say the names of them. Tangerine Tigers, $20. Tetras, $20. 20 young longfin leopard danios, $42. A trio of Epistos, $50. What was that for 55? 5 false Corridorus, $55. Another bag of them for 50. Crazy. And one more page left here. Not seeing anything special. Tiger Endlers for 30. No, that's one. Or no, it's a trio. It's a trio. There we go. It is a trio. And the last page, nothing. Cheap stuff. Quite a bit. It was a good auction, though. It was a really good one. Okay. All right, there we go. There's where DD came in. Our shrimp are acclimating. Gina got a crypt. Eric Wyrock. So good seeing you. Thank you for all your help. Alshon got some fish. Nice. The Goomans. The Goomans. That's all I gotta say. The Goomans. Oh, Ted got that expensive platy. Big Easy. That's how we'll say it. Support group. Welcome. Nathan's passed out on the couch. Good for him. I'm jealous. Those big swordtails from Roy should have been in the show. I agree. Big shout out to Mike's Bulgarian Green Angels. Yeah. One of the green seal points I picked up didn't make it home. I contacted him to buy a replacement. He's saying a replacement free of charge. They're good people. Lost one shrimp, but everyone else is okay. Good. I lost some fish, a couple fish in the show tanks, and a couple in the hotel room. But everything else made it perfectly fine. Nathan Hubby Dubby, welcome. The other thing I wanted to mention, Eduardo, welcome. Sorry you had to miss it, but I understand. So the other thing, if you are a vendor, you have now received your vendor survey. If you're an attendee, you have received that. If you're a speaker, you have received that. Please fill them out. We want to hear the good and the bad. We appreciate your feedback. We want your feedback so we know what to do differently next year. That's how we make changes. We can't fix it if we don't know about it, or we may change something if we don't know you loved it. So we need to hear the good, the bad. We want your feedback. And I've already gotten quite a bit, and I'm very happy about it. There were some things that could have gone better for sure that we wish we would have done differently. And we know it, but we want to make sure what we're thinking is what you're thinking. We're getting some good data. So we're getting some good information here. So far for the attendees, we've gotten 31 responses. Actually, I guess it's 31. No, 30. We've gotten 30 responses. We have a lot to go. So please fill those out. We need to hear it. We got 2 speakers back already, and we've gotten 11 vendors. Yes, 11. So yes, please fill those out. All right, let's see here. Survey's all done. Check. Thank you, Laura. Thanks again to my daughter Marcy for taking and putting up with 2 blind guys. That woman's a saint. Yeah, I need to do the survey. Yes, Gina, please. You have 2 of them to do, or 3, counting Nathan's. And Eric says, my biggest complaint was that Scottie wasn't working hard enough. Oh, Lordy. I like the way things were set up this year. Seemed to go quite well. Good. Tell the hotel to put adult height toilets in the room. Yeah, they were. I don't get it. I had to do a freaking running jump to get into the bed and then slide down to get out of it. And then, for me, toilet was perfect. All right. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Tired. Fish spam link. Gina, that's funny. I was passed out a minute ago also. Nathan's are lazy today. I noticed he skated a lot. He busted his butt working. Yeah, it was a lot. But it was successful. I said it a lot, kind of joking, but we want to get a golf cart just to go back and forth from the storage unit to the expo hall alone would be useful. But even just going around the expo halls. Okay. Go. Let's see here. Hotel complaints. Yes. There's a spot in the survey for hotel comments, and we share them. I work quite a bit with the sales director, the sales manager, the general manager, and I don't know what the other guy's name title is, but um, I share the feedback with them. There's Annette saying her flight is taking off for the third time tonight. Yeah. You mentioned you was actually sending that package out before the clash. I don't know if you saw. I mentioned Richard Reynolds could bring it back. There you go. Hotel needs to replace the shower heads. Yes. Yes. I had the same issue. Yeah, the hotel does need updates. Let's see here. Okay. Vibes is taken off as well. I think that's a common issue with the Holiday Inn. What we said last night in Columbus, Ohio was the same way. Okay. I did laugh when you were waving to point out a bidder, like, auctioneer, can you see him waving? And yes, the hotel was very, very accommodating to us. Yeah, for sure. Oh, there she is. Thank you, Kelly. You're the bestest. Kelly, instead of sending me money, can you please tell me what I owe you? Please? That would be nice. And Kelly, in your email, there's a survey for you to do. So stop sending me money and get all of that done for me, pretty please. Kelly was amazing. It was so nice to meet Kelly, and I put her to work, and she did an amazing job at all of it. And go over here. I'm gonna throw out. I'm a big data person, you know. Where's that at? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is this it? Not it. The heck? Where'd it go? This one. Is it this one? Yep, this one. Let's see here. Where'd it go? I can say that 1, 2. Oh, I can't see it all. What I can say is that Kelly was the favorite for multiple people out of the very few people that have already done their survey. I unfortunately missed all of them, but she's amazing. Okay, let's see here. It jumped, but thank you, Kelly. Okay. People are saying hi to one another's. I ran into a horrible traffic jam when I left the hotel yesterday morning. Horse-drawn buggies were all over. Yes, they were returning from church. I'm going to have to get a bigger truck so we can have room for awards and to bring more fish. Working on it tonight. Just finished the survey now. Thank you. I would stay there again. They take good care of us, and if you have an issue and you let them know, they fix it. So the problem is it's, and it's not just them, it's all over this area, is the staffing shortages. They're hurting for people. They have some good ones though. That the ones that they do have for sure. They are hard workers. Tell the hotel to rip out those silly elevators and put them closer and put floor indicators on every level. Yeah. Yeah. Scottie Fishy, how grateful are you to those that supported the Clash physically and otherwise this year? Eduardo, watch the replay. The whole beginning of this stream, I talk about that. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. The survey does not have elevator feedback, but it does have hotel feedback, which would be a good spot for that. If Kelly was a teacher, there wouldn't be a dropouts in her classes. I was upset my room did not come with a wig. Oh, Lordy. My pillows were dated as put into service in 2019. I had an extra. There you go. Very nice. What else? I didn't do very much tank maintenance this week. I did my one water change though. My religious water change on the 20 high CO2 tank. There's a really nice red piece of Rotel in there. I'm looking at it right now. Really nice. And Kelly, I had a potted plant that won an award. See, they're good. They are good. What is this? Let's see here. Oh, okay. Very good. And my computer's being very slow. There we go. Definitely going back next year. Just waiting on Scottie to open registration. Yeah, that won't happen till it'll probably be January 1st. I would assume, but because there's every year there's stuff we change. So from now until January 1st is when I do that. But again, the we rely on those surveys. It's a really big part. That's a good point. That banana wine was freaking strong. I couldn't believe how strong it was, but it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. I did love it, but I could only have one cup of it. I was already buzzed just with the one cup. You get too buzzed in that hospitality room, people start to fill your Crocs. She's gone. She won't be able to appreciate this. Look at all these damn things. There's more. We're not done yet. Hold on. There's more. Got to save these for paybacks. There's more. Oh, hold on. There's two here. The last two. You believe that crap? All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Those elevators are slow for a reason. They're horse-drawn, right? I really feel the aquascaping judges should not be allowed in there till judging time. Shelby did a fantastic job, though. Yes. Yeah. It's, yeah. You are correct. You are correct. Dang, I'm late. What fish or other fun things did you get from the clash? Well, hello, Mickham, and welcome. I did not get much. I got a bunch of live foods and Piles Aquatics. Mark sent me a female Aphthyosemian Australia orange spotless strain, female that I needed, and that's it. That is actually it. The sweet lady working the hospitality room door wasn't very hospitable to me, but I bit my tongue. You're not the only one, Dee Dee. Put that in your survey, please. Why aren't they on your Crocs? Because I had to take them off. Scottie's Crocs are beautiful. Judges should not know the escaper's ID. Yep. That is correct. I honestly don't even know who judged. Now that I think about it. Okay. I got a water and a banana, the only items we took the whole weekend. And we got told. Yeah. The person came over to me at a table and turned over my tag while I was sitting. Others just walked right through. I'm glad I only had to judge 2 fish. I wasn't expecting to, so I didn't research how fish judging worked. We talked about that, Gina. Latoya and I got yelled at by the old fart Thursday going in because only helpers. We were helping Mike. Yes, you were. Kenny was second, and I forget the guy's name that was third. Jeremiah? No, it was Jeremiah didn't compete. Was it Tim Nelson? Maybe? He's from Ian's Fish Room. I think he was third. I think that's who it was. Oh, what's that? Okay. Got it. Yep. Yeah, Tim. Off to the room and came back ready, but she was very sweet that time. I was kind of sad about that. Yeah. There's, like I said, there are some things that did not go well. That's for sure. That's for sure. But it's challenging because, like I said, there were plenty of things where we had a lot of help, others not so much. And yes, Gina, Mary here was Mary and her son entered the saltwater fish. And let me tell you, that reminds me, when I got home today, or what got back to earth today, I'll say. Before the clash, I was looking for a saltwater entry in that damn tank. I couldn't find anything. And couldn't find a damn saltwater creature alive in that tank. I get home, there they are. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I would have had a hard time not grabbing her arm and turning it over, but I probably wouldn't want to make an arse out of myself. Total people that attended, if you have stats yet. Eduardo, watch the replay. I gave all of the stats already. All of them. And it was huge. Absolutely huge. But yes, everything you want to know is there. I'll bring the 2-foot snowflake next year. Sounds like too much work. All right. All right. Well, I got to go back to work tomorrow. And it's been about an hour. So, thank you, everyone, for attending the Clash. If you attended and you helped, thank you for that. I appreciate it. If you couldn't attend, you probably supported it some way, and I appreciate it. Even if I was just talking about it, I appreciate it. The older guy in club started auction. Uncle Paulie or whatever stopped us when leaving to tell us how impressed he was. Well, there were a couple old people doing that, but that's awesome. There was the guy with the cane, that's Lonnie. The taller one with the gray hair is Joel. I think it was one of those two that started, if I remember correctly. I thought all the participants in the auction contest did a fine job. Oh, absolutely. Hell of a better job than I could do, for sure. Apparently that person was not happy with fish tubers. Just guessing, maybe she will be nicer next year. Yeah, I doubt it. They are best friends. I also missed meeting Paul. Yes, you did. But there's always next year. There's always next year, that's for sure. All right. I think I've talked about everything. Can't think of anything else. Brain is still pretty fried. I still got stuff in the car. And just do those surveys, please. All right, everyone. Paul is changed to North Carolina next year. Sorry I'm late. Napping, recovering. Welcome, Latoya. But unfortunately, we're ending. But watch that replay. And congratulations on your awards. And Sharkfin Adventures, same for you. There was a lot of very welcoming people there. Eduardo, don't schedule medical procedures when important stuff like the Clash is coming up. Yes, for sure. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Have a good week.